On this episode of You Can't Eat the Grass, it's a flower harvest hootenanny. It's a bouquet making banquet. But will this market be too smoky for the customers to show up? Find out now. The smoke is bad this week. It's visible between anything at any distance. We are wearing masks because it makes it easier to work outside, but my eyes are still stinging. It makes filming difficult because without actually seeing our face, how do you know that we are actually talking? We could just be recording footage all day, masked up, then recording audio over top later inside. So this video, I'm gonna ask that you trust us that this is genuine. We are getting serious about selling more food. So the plan has always been to build a roadside stand, although what that roadside stand looks like keeps changing. You know, at first it was gonna be small, then it was gonna be big. Now, once again, it's going to be small. It's gonna be 8 by 8, then we don't need any permits. And we can just get this done and we can actually use it this summer. So we hired a friend to come out and help us out with it.
We originally ditched on the idea of having a small self-serve shed because it gets so hot at the front of our house. But then we realized we're idiots. All we have to do is put an air conditioner in it. We have the technology to make this into a nice, cool space. Flowers are gonna keep great, the veggies are gonna keep great, it's gonna work out really well. We have the efficiency of harvesting that comes with the walk-in cooler. We don't have to harvest every single day. We can do a big harvest, have it cool, have it staying fresh. But with only selling once a week, we're not getting these efficiencies of sales. So having this shed where we just, bring a load from the cooler up every day is gonna make it so we can move a lot more product without necessarily having to do the same amount of work that, a whole nother market would be. Our local customers love the flowers. Every time we do the roadside stand, we sell a ton of flowers out there. So having those always available every day is gonna build these local customers. It's gonna be people who like to have a weekly bouquet that will stop and get into the routine of picking up a weekly bouquet from us. It's the people who want to do their veggie shopping on Thursdays before the weekend comes that know they can just stop in every Thursday. The farm stand is there. We're really hoping it's gonna build these steady, continuous customers.
So what's going on over here?
I saw a picture of Sunflower Steve's dyed sunflowers yesterday and was super inspired because I have like a whole bed of these white sunflowers that are ready, and there's only so many sunflowers I really can sell at the market. I got thinking, maybe what I need is rainbow sunflowers. Like red, yellow, orange, green, blue, purple, like a whole rainbow of them. And I've never tried dyeing sunflowers before, so I don't know how this is gonna go, but we might as well give it a try. I got all of these extras anyway, so I might as well have a little fun science experiment. We bought a bunch of colors of food coloring, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a really strong food color water, and then we're gonna soak the sunflowers in it, and hopefully they'll turn into a color. Well, we have them all loaded up now, so we wait and we see.
You've been busy.
I've been picking zinnias like crazy. There's 1 million of them out there, so.
They look beautiful.
I need you to help me.
What do you need?
I need these in the cold room. It's very smoky. Like, I feel like there's smoke between me and the camera. And my eyeballs are burning.
Buddy, buddy, buddy.
What'd you catch?
Buddy!
What do you think of that, buddy?
This stuff smells incredible. These, they've gotten, like, they just keep getting taller. I thought it was supposed to flower, so top it a little bit, see if maybe this keeps for greenery. But still, I'm trying to hold off for the flowers, but it's like insane. How's it, is it gonna get like 20 feet tall? I don't even know.
This is a pretty sad can.
Status update. In love. Isn't this color cool too? I think this is apricot, but it's like this dusty rose color. I really like it. I like the vibrant ones, but you know, this is kind of unique.
No shortage of color over here right now.
The snapdragons still look good this week, but there's gonna be thin pickings next week. But the zinnias and, you know, all this stuff, this is just gonna keep going. And amaranth hedge. Last year I experimented with lettuce, like when it kind of opened up before it flowered, when it was still closed buds, but when the shape opened up like it was gonna flower, it made a really good greenery in the fall. So this, probably 2 weeks from now, I'll start having pieces that I can use out of this. And it'll be good because I'm gonna be running out of other stuff at that point.
Because the yarrow is running.
Yeah, the yarrow's running out. The feverfew, I think this is probably last week for the feverfew. You'll see. You'll see the vision when I show you.
Bye, Serina.
Is this your sleepy spot? A basket of bow.
Pretty good pile of yarrow you got behind you.
But I want more pink. I want more pink. Tomatillos.
Yeah, they're kind of everywhere.
I know. That'll look cute in a bouquet.
Quit the basil harvest.
I know. Fast work in here. We should strip out this.
That was quick.
Yeah, the basil goes really fast.
Isn't it amazing how easy it is to be a flower farmer?
Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. This is only the beginning of the work. It's Thursday night, and there's still many more hours and a couple more days until this is ready for sale. These Rudbeckia here, there's way too many of them, and they've started to flop over just because there's so much. They're all just pushing to make space. So I don't normally do this. I normally go through and pick nicely, but we are gonna pick this front of the Rudbeckia exactly like we did the basil. Ruthless. You know what though? they'll probably grow back and have another flush in the fall because I'm cutting them so ruthlessly. Not bad.
Hey, Daddy. Ow! 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 Ow!
I think we filled every single bucket. This sleepy boy. Last night I was busy at work. I ended up stripping stems inside. This is in my cool room. It's just so smoky outside that I was hacking stuff down, picking stuff as quickly as possible, and then saving the work for in here. So I still have a lot more cleanup to do, and I have a few more varieties that I need to harvest before I can get to the actual bouquet making. So it's about noon on Friday, and I still have a lot of work to do. Have bouquets on order, so we should probably get to work.
How many bouquets you got ordered?
Someone sent a message saying that they wanted 2 or 3 of the $20 ones.
You need lots of purple. I need some orange ones around it so it stays aesthetic. Two more, 3 more.
So these I sorted. These are all too short for the bouquets, but they're perfect for jars. Yep.
Ta-da!
Good work, Leah.
Yay!
It's pretty.
That one looks really good, Leah. So, sunflower experiment. We're hitting pretty close to 24 hours at this point, and the blue looks amazing. I love the tips, and I've been really liking the greens. All the purples that I experimented with are looking blue, so not as much success. And then the red is showing no color, and the orange is pretty subtle. But, I mean, if all we've learned is that these blues look cool, I'm happy with that.
Oh, the leaves are blue?
Yeah.
Whoa, cool. I'm making pretty much the same one, just with different colors.
Perfect. Good idea.
When you got a good recipe, you go for it. That's what we do too, Leah.
Okay, that I have to try. Get some.
What do you think?
Actually, I think that's kind of perfect.
I like it.
It's another of the same, just in different colors.
Yeah.
So I got a phone call. Someone wants a $30 bouquet. This is a little bit of where we're at on Fridays now. This has become a day that lots of people want to come and buy bouquets from us. So as I'm working, I'm constantly getting interrupted of people needing orders put together. I was out picking and I was, oh, well, I'll use this funky dinner plate dahlia as the base for the $30 bouquet because they said, go crazy, whatever you want to do. And then I'm gonna do something bright and cheery and colorful. I need to pick the greenery that I'm gonna use. I might use green basil. Got some greenery now. Okay, and we're gonna do everything to this height. Do something bright and cheery. It's easier once everything's prepped, then I just have to put it together. But things are less prepped than usual because I just picked it and then brought it inside.
But the time's up. The person's coming soon.
Yeah. Build a base with some feverfew, and then I'm gonna do a bunch of fun, bright colors to match this bright and cheery dahlia. Okay, and then we're gonna put some snapdragons in. Okay, now color. And look at all these colors I have.
How much value are you calculating is in the bouquet right now?
I'd say there's probably like 12. So I'm trying to decide how many zinnias I can put in.
How many zinnias are you thinking you're going to put in?
I don't know. I need the orange. I want something a little bit more open. Got a couple more stems of this basil. A little bit more feverfew.
Where are you at now for value?
We're getting there. Yeah, just a little bit more to finish it off. Ooh, maybe we should put some of the status. Maybe we'll just throw a couple of these in. One more. There we go. How about that? Gorgeous, huh?
It's super cool.
Bright and cheery. I like that status.
Looks good. You should put a wrap on it now.
$30 ones are tricky to wrap because they're a little bit too big for my paper. My paper is like the perfect size for a $20 bouquet. Okay, now back into the air conditioning.
Back in your sleepy spot.
Feeling lazy. I have 5 bouquets done because I have a few other people who might be popping in to get some bouquets. So I have stuff for them, but I really need to finish up the picking. The smoke is like crazy bad. Like the smoke is so bad that it feels like my glasses are foggy. Like my hands in front of my face is smoky. It's thick. So it's hard to be out there even with the mask. So I've been trying to kind of space my visits to outside. But it's been a few hours inside. It's time for me to get back out there, do another pick. I still have a few, categories that I need to get done. So I better just get out there and get it done so that I can move on to making all the beautiful bouquets for the market.
I got the truck packed, and so I'm gonna go harvest the cherry tomatoes, and that's probably all I'll be able to do until nighttime because I'll be doing kids stuff and dinner stuff as well. I'm feeling not bad right now. I may get tired, but whatever it is, I'll just push through it. I'm excited for another market. We had such a good market last week that as soon as we left, I was like, oh, I can't wait till next week. So now I'm getting excited about market tomorrow.
Just a couple lilies. need a couple lilies. What do you think, Ian? Got more picking to do. Dill. This stuff looks so good with all the yellow Rebecca and with all the lime queen ones. But it's getting to be slim pickings. Some stuff ripening in there. Next week there'll be tomatoes. But now there's sunflowers.
What are you doing?
I'm stripping the leaves off the ones I'm gonna pick.
Before you pick them?
Before I pick them. Okay, you take this and throw it in the bucket for me. You take that. Little mini whites. All my orange ones, they all blew open this week, but they look pretty.
Once we have that roadside stand, it'll be a lot easier to...
Oh yeah, we'll sell tons of this stuff with the roadside stand. This is sunfill, and you're not supposed to pick it like this. You're supposed to pick it closed, looking like this, but I never spotted it. Open though, these are just so unique, so funky. So I think these are gonna make a really fun filler, which is what they're for, because they don't look like anything. I mean, we like weird stuff. So it makes sense that we like this, because it's definitely weird. I have a couple doubles. I did double quick, and I also did green burst, starburst. I think this is maybe just really sad double quicks, right? And then they don't have like their outside petals.
Yeah, they look good like that.
But they look funky, just like small like this.
The bouquets are gonna look really good this week.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fun stuff.
There's definitely some good stuff in here. That one.
It's so cool.
I love the sound of them.
Yeah.
Your tooth came out.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Ah.
You got it.
What do you think?
I just have to go slow because I don't want to tip over. Well, there's not a whole lot for me to do, but one thing that I do have to do is harvest some cherry tomatoes. So I'm just starting that now. It is exciting to be bringing down tomatoes though, because I am a tomato-based life form. So it replenishes my life energy, is the sciencey way to describe it. I like these tiny little red ones. They're full of flavor. Thought you orange-handed.
Oh, they look so good.
Need more containers.
No, there's lots.
I got the cherry tomatoes all harvested. It's time to get those kids to bed.
It's 10:30 now. Today's been total chaos because of the smoke. The smoke is like insane how thick it is. It's words cannot express, the camera cannot express how bad the smoke is. But it's slowing us down majorly. Just being out in it is exhausting. But we gotta get this done. And we have everything done except for the bouquet making. So, you know, it's fine. I can stay up late, Ian can go to bed, we'll get this done. It's still all gonna work out. The results are in on our dying sunflower experiment. And, you know, like, I think the blue looks pretty cool, these like little tips, but it didn't really go how I expected. I was really hoping for the full petal to get dyed. We are using food coloring. I'm comfortable with food coloring. I suspect we might need to use something more dye heavy to get them to dye darker. You know, we can play with it again, but these are cool. I like the green, I like the blue. You know, the red did nothing. The orange, you know, here's the orange. Maybe, you know what, maybe that's the red, I don't know. I would definitely classify these as failures. I think this is black, and then this is the mix of the blue and reds and stuff. And clearly blue. Blue is the one that's the easiest to uptake. What should we do? Should we do it all white? All white with blue sunflowers? I guess I have snapdragons, cosmos, feverfew, and yarrow. Pretty good mix of white.
Okay, let's see it.
So we're gonna put together a white bouquet, and then we're gonna slam some blue sunflowers on the outside. We've got some feverfew, some basil, some of these white cosmos, snapdragons.
People will like the blue tip, like sunflowers. They'll
Yeah, I
notice
think they look good. And then blue sunflowers. How about that for an all-white bouquet? You think that all-white bouquet will sell?
Yeah, because it's not all white.
Because it's blue. Phil. Send off to test our dyed sunflowers. See if that's worth ever doing again. Oh, it's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing that I'm so excited about this week is our weirdo sun fills. These weird looking discs. And check out this other thing I picked. These are a perennial sunflower called Happy Days. And, you know, they look like a sunflower, but they don't. Like these, I got this whole mix of stuff that looks like sunflowers, but isn't sunflowers. So maybe we'll do up a bunch like this, a Van Gogh sunflowers inspired sunflower bunch. Start with a little bit of greenery and some rudbeckia. There. Good base to start with. Let's throw one of these. Maybe do two of these. Two of these weirdo sun fills. One of those. Fun sunflowers in. One of these.
Yeah.
Van Gogh sunflowers. Beauty. Look at that.
I like it. Can we use the copper snapdragons?
There's a bouquet, and it's the main one I've been doing all week for the customers stopping by.
Yeah.
So I can do that because it's using the red zinnias, which are your favorite,
Yes.
and the copper snapdragons. And I can also throw in some status because this is the first week we've had some status. This just has a totally different look to it, right? Okay, the way I start this bouquet is that I use cinnamon basil. So I start with the dark foliage, and then I add in a few of the yarrows. And then the snapdragons.
I like it already.
Red zinnias. And I do purple zinnia. Look at that one.
Looks cool.
I was doing it today with the status. Just something to give a little bit of a different texture to it. There. What do you think?
That will sell.
Well, I know it'll sell because I've been selling these like crazy from the house. 3 done. 1 million more to go. I think this is like a good summing up of the appeal of the flowers at the farm stand. Like they're all so different looking. You know, it's kind of like something for everyone.
I think that flowers might sell really well because people are spending time inside because of the smoke. That, you know, like why not have a bouquet to look at, right?
Totally. I don't think the market's gonna do super good because the smoke is like bad enough.
Traffic will definitely be down.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna send you with 40 bouquets. You know, we only have 40 customers and all they buy is bouquets. That's still not a bad day.
I want to maintain the $1,000 markets. We're on a 3 market $1,000 plus sales streak. If we're over the $1,000, considering the smoke, then I'll be happy with any number after that.
My goal is to not stay up till 4 in the morning, but we'll see.
I think you're staying up till at least 3 in the morning.
Really hope you sell a lot at the market. 'Cause it's very late.
Yeah. My alarm has gone off to go.
I probably make more than 40, but I filled all the buckets as requested. I'm tired. I almost finished my book though.
Oh
There's
yeah.
that.
Your like 26-hour book.
Yeah.
My brain's still booting up, but yeah, the bouquets look nice. It looks like stuff that should sell.
I'm really hoping there's customers.
This is my least favorite part of the pack up, is trying to get all the flowers to fit in the back seat of the truck. It's just, you have to be very careful.
Well, your team flowers, Ian.
I know it, and I don't want to hurt my flowers.
Start pose.
Boom.
I'm very tired and sore. My back's sore. There is like an insane amount of flowers in that room still. It felt like I was making them and making them and making them and nothing was disappearing. Nothing was emptying out. Boy, bedtime.
It's 5:30, the truck is all packed. Once again, I fit so many flowers inside the truck. It's really exciting because we sold them all last week. I brought a little less food this week, so the back of the truck isn't stacked quite as high because we just didn't sell as much last week. No sense in bringing it down and making all that extra work. But look back here. A sea of flowers, front and back. So many flowers. The smoke is still bad, but it seems like maybe it's a little bit better today. It's hard to tell. You know, better is all relative. It means I can see a little bit of blue when I look up, but if you look across the valley, you know, that's still heavy smoke. Hello.
How are you?
Pretty good. We're about a half hour into the start of the market. I was a bit worried that traffic might be down today because of the smoke, but so far things are going well. We've already sold $184, so we're off to a good start, and I think we're gonna hit that $1,000 mark again. It is just after 10 o'clock now. For sales, we're just under 500. It hasn't been super busy so far. The sales are still going okay, but I haven't had like a big rush yet. I've just had kind of like a steady trickle. It's those $20 bouquets that are selling and adding up to something, and then, you know, like the carrots are still selling well. But kind of other than that, there's not a whole lot selling. This is kind of when the second rush usually comes. I had to move all these sunflowers to the back. They had prime real estate up front, and 0 have sold so far, so this may be a one-time experiment. It's just after 11 now, and we're right around 750 in sales. I don't think we're going to be setting any records today. Basically all the veggies are underperforming today, except for the shishito peppers. They're definitely proving themselves to be like a permanent fixture on the farm. It's noon, so we're entering the last hour of the market. We are just under $1,000 in sales. We've done about $980. I'd say it's pretty good that we're, you know, gonna surpass $1,000 even on a slow market now. That is showing that, you know, our idea that we can consistently do this is valid. Once again, it's flowers that are really driving the sales. I would be more worried about that if we weren't on the verge of completing our roadside stand, which will greatly increase our ability to sell veggies. You know, our average sale when somebody comes to our house for veggies is well over $20, whereas here, if you look, the majority of the sales are, when we're selling veggies, are in that $3, $5, $7, $8 type range. It's all these smaller transactions. So when we have the ability to bring the customers to the farm, we're not competing with, you know, the 10 other farms that we're competing with at this market. Today's final number was $1,206, so considering it was a little bit slow, we still had, I think, our third best sales day ever, so that's really exciting. And you know, we still sold a bunch of carrots, but look, we still have carrots left over. So you can see some of these dyed sunflowers, the petals on them don't look very nice. They kind of curled up. So I think maybe that kept those ones from selling. But we have 4 of those bouquets left, so they weren't that popular. Want to support our farm but don't live nearby? Head down to your local farmers market or seek out local farmers growing sustainably and help them out by buying your produce from them. Farming can be a financially difficult endeavor, and every additional customer helps out greatly. As a special introductory offer, receive 50% off your first order when you tell your local farmer that You Can't Eat the Grass sent you. Offer not valid anywhere for any reason under any circumstances. Side effects may include awkward conversation, nocturnal revisitation, regret, and acute embarrassment, as you can't eat the grass is a weird phrase when you say it out loud. Other side effects may include cauliflower ear, farmer's foot, irritable bowel syndrome, and vegemitosis.